Hi, and welcome to the second transmission of Izzy's Inner Sanctum. Today we will be discussing and reviewing Universal's 4K Ultra High Definition disc of Earthquake. Here is the slipcover. The theatrical poster, which is always nice, and the back. And the case sports the same cover, but on the back has a little bit more information. Now the story, of course, is about an earthquake and what happens to the characters before and after. It stars Charlton Heston, Ava Gardner, Lorne Greene, and the ever-popular George Kennedy. And as in most disaster movies, you have someone who says, "I think we're going to have a disaster." And everybody else says, no, you're wrong. And guess what? They were right. But the movie itself and the characters, well, it just plays like a soap opera, and most people don't really care about the characters that much. They're really waiting for the earthquake to see how it looks on film. And I'll be honest with you, for 1974, it looks pretty damn good. And it sounds good too. It was released on disc with Dolby Atmos or the original Sensurround track. What is Sensurround, you might ask? Well, it was a system developed for Universal for theaters where not just hearing the sound, but you could feel it. And the way they did that was they had to install a bunch of speakers in the front of the screen. And how they did that was they had to remove several seats in the front row, which means many tickets they couldn't sell. And well, it was pretty much just a gimmick because they only did it for 4 movies. They did it for Earthquake, Midway, Battlestar Galactica, and for Roller Coaster. Some of the other problems with Sensurround were that some of the theaters on either the left or the right of where they were showing Earthquake complained that they could hear and feel the sounds from the Earthquake theater, and they didn't like that because they didn't come to see Earthquake. And some other theaters were rumored to have foundation problems. Now, if that was true or not, who knows? Just like they said in Grauman's Chinese Theater, they had a netting over the ceiling to catch any falling tiles during the earthquake scenes. Now, if that was just publicity or not, who knows? But like I said, it only lasted for 4 movies. And the gimmick didn't really go over too well to begin with because the same year, the Poseidon Adventure was released, and that made more money than Earthquake. But Earthquake, for what it is, was a bad movie. Now, as far as bonus features, sadly, there aren't any. The only thing that comes on with the 4K disc is a copy of the old Universal Blu-ray, which was nothing to speak of to begin with. Now, Shout had released a 2-disc version. One disc contained the original theatrical version on Blu-ray, and on another Blu-ray, the television version. The television version contained footage that was not deleted from the dumb cut of asses. Now, Shout released a 2-disc version on Blu-ray of the film. One disc contained the theatrical version, and the other version contained the TV version, which contains extra footage that was deleted from the theater or not used because it was too dumb. Now, Shout Factory had released a 2-disc version of the movie, which is still available, I believe, and it comes with one Blu-ray of the theatrical cut, and the other disc contains the television version. And the television is longer because when NBC wanted to air it, the movie being 2 hours and 2 minutes, well, that was too long for one night and not long enough for 2 nights. So what they did was they added the footage that was deleted from the theatrical cut, and that still wasn't long enough, so they filmed some extra footage and they added that in to make the showing a 2-night event on NBC. Now, I've never seen the Shout Factory version, so I can't attest to how good or bad it is, but some people have said that the television version is just okay. It has lots of specs and other anomalies on it, but I don't know. But as far as this 4K goes, I think it's pretty good. Except, like they said, no bonus features. So, if you want to wait until it goes down in price, that's fine. If you want to get it now because you want to watch it now, then go ahead and buy it. I do not think you'll be disappointed at all. And that's all for now in the Inner Sanctum. I will see you soon.